Hello, hello, hello. 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 I'm just as per usual, I take the first couple of seconds, the first little bit to try to see if the audio works. I basically just open my channel on another go. I can hear myself. And once I realize I can hear myself, then it means it's time to do this thing. It's called the challenge. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to share the screen with the challenge PDF document. All right. Now the issue today is it's like Saturday night. Wow. I worked the whole week and I got this crazy headache. And wow, I did an hour today with my tutor. She had to rearrange my second class to tomorrow. It's I've done like 11 hours with a tutor, and then I did all these videos with the challenge, and I did all these exercises, and I also watched these videos. I started the video. I've watched a minute and 27 seconds of this video, so I'll have to do that tomorrow. It's weird though, because this I can't tell if it's the same person.
Bonjour, salut, 我是
Was who?
Clara，欢迎来到我的频道。今天开始，我们学习 R 一。
I think it's still the same person. Now, all right, so now you can see that we're in the Xia, the A1 Xia. We've been through 16 of her online videos, which means if we go to the textbook, what does it mean for the textbook? Mm, we're on lesson 16 of the textbook. Wow. So this is really intense. Now you can see here it's page 94 of the book. So if you multiply it by 2, that's around 188 pages. That means the last 12 plus 36, 48 pages are probably vocabulary and stuff like that. So we're literally halfway through the challenge. We're also halfway through the textbook. Although I did watch the video when she's reading this. She says, "Bravo, Laura. À 22 ans, elle est championne de France, d'Europe et du monde de natation. Mais une vie de championne est difficile." So it's like at the age of 22, she's a champion. She's the champion of France, Europe, and the world in swimming. But a life of a champion is difficult. Et elle se lève tous les matins vers 6 heures. So she gets herself. So here we go. The se. All right. So she wakes herself tous les matins every morning around 6 o'clock. Elle fait sa toilette. So she washes. It's a funny word because it can mean a lot of different things, but I think it means she's like like she washes her face basically. She freshens up, I guess. Ensuite, then elle s'habille. So this is again we got se habille. It means she dresses herself. Et elle prend son petit déjeuner. And then she takes her breakfast. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this song is. She takes breakfast: fruit, yogurt, cereal, and some orange juice. À 7 heures, elle est à la piscine. She is at the swimming pool. Elle s'entraîne. She trains herself jusqu'à 10 heures. This is a strange word, and I don't quite understand the meaning. I think it means like throughout and until. So in this case, I guess we could say 4. She trains herself for 10 hours. Puis elle retourne, and then, I guess puis means and then elle retourne à son appartement à côté de la piscine. So she goes back to her apartment, which is next to the pool. Elle reprend l'entraînement. What is this? Reprend. Reprend at l'après-midi. So I don't know this word. Reprend. Inter. Entraînement. Entraînement. She rests from her training in the afternoon, and then at 3 o'clock, at 3:30, at, mm, elle nage 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 kilomètres par jour. She swims 15 kilometers a day. Sa journée, her day, se termine, terminates, ends around 19h30. The duration of her day terminates, ends around 7:30 at night. Elle rentre. See, it can't be reprend and rentre. It can't be the same. She I don't know. So we have three words here that are interesting: retourner, reprendre, and rentre chez elle. I guess she's returns home. She's resting at home. Elle mange. Elle regarde un peu la télé. Elle téléphone à des amis. She calls her phone. So she's watching TV. She's calling her friends. Elle se couche toute vers. So she what? Couche toute. I don't know what that means. Couche around 10 o'clock. So what does that mean? Elle dort. She sleeps. So she probably lays down for bed. She goes to sleep at 10 o'clock, around 10 o'clock. She sleeps 8 hours per night. Le samedi soir, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi. Saturday night, elle est libre. She's liberty. She's free. Libre. Elle sort. Elle va au restaurant, au cinéma avec des amis. Le dimanche, elle dort jusqu'à midi. She sleeps until noon on Sunday. Elle passe l'après-midi avec des amis ou avec sa famille. Then she spends her afternoon with her family or friends. Le lundi, nouvelle semaine recommence. And then another week starts on Monday. So I read that with watching that video. And then I don't know, I was just so busy this week. So, all right, we're gonna have a bunch of different aspects of grammar, and it looks like we got some more reading. Why is this all in Chinese? 法国的. So it's talking about what they do for their holidays. And then we'll finish this unit. So this is the end of the unit, which I guess they switch it up a little bit. And they also have some review. I don't think anything too crazy is going to show up. Let's take a quick look again at our exercise for today. Une journée avec okay, so this is it's like in the day of this girl. Now on the side of my screen, I'm going to open up the work of my study buddy. So we're going to check her work at the same time as Okay, voici la journée d'Alexandre dans le désordre. Mettez la phrase dans l'ordre. Bah,亚里山大一天中所做的事情按正确的时间顺序排列. So it tells us to put it in order, like the things that she did during the day. So it's a good thing that we read that, because otherwise we wouldn't know. I got a comment. Somebody sent a message, like a notification. They asked on the last video, or at least some video. It looks like it's on one of my shorts. They asked, why did I move to Georgia? Maybe I'll just have to reply to that directly. But yeah, basically, I've been traveling the world my whole life, and I've lived in 16 different countries. So I like to move it, move it. All right, let's figure this out now. Let's read these and then um, put them in order, and then check the study buddy. So A, à midi. So at noon, il déjeune dans un restaurant ou dans un café. So we know that happens on what? On Saturday. Il se repose un peu, lit le journal, regarde à télé et téléphone et des amis. So we know that happens in the evening. Alexandre est informaticienne. What? Alexander. Okay, this is not the same as our swimming girl. Il habite à Lille, mais il travaille à Bruxelles. Some people say Bruxelles, but then also I hear Bruxelles. Bruxelles. À 6 heures moins le quart, so moins le quart, at 5:30, il prend son train et arrive chez lui vers 7h15. 7h30. So il prend son train. He takes his train and arrives chez lui, vers around 7:30, 7:15 and 7:30. Il arrive à Bruxelles à 8h30 et commence le travail à 9h moins le quart. Son bureau est à côté de la gare. Il s'endort vers 11h. Il fait d'abord sa toilette. Après, il part à la gare et du lundi et au vendredi, il prend le train de 7h18 et ensuite il travaille de 2h et 5h30. Alors, le matin, il se lève très tôt à 6h. Ensuite, il prend petit déjeuner. Okay, so how do I do this? I can't really write on the screen. So how are we going to keep track of this? Mm, all right, we'll just keep it in our brains. Okay. It's all about memorization. So, okay, so ensuite, il prend son petit déjeuner. So we know petit déjeuner is breakfast. So the question is, what happens before K? Alors, le matin, il se levait très tôt à 6h. Now, alors, it means like le matin, in the morning, he wakes himself very early at 6 o'clock. Okay, so we got J and we got K. They're probably at the beginning. Ensuite, il travaille de 10h et 5h30. Ensuite, il travaille de 2h et 5h. So, okay, we got from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Après, il part le gare et de lundi au vendredi, il prend le train de 7h18. Après, after, he goes to the station, and from Monday to vendredi to Friday, he takes the train at 7:18. Okay, so H is going to come after his petit déjeuner, after his breakfast. So we got J, K, and H are close to each other. Il fait d'abord sa toilette. So il fait d'abord. Okay, d'abord is first of all. So he freshens up. Probably freshens up before petit déjeuner. And he probably. So the question is, what's the first thing he does? Let's say that he probably introduces himself first. Alexandre est informaticien. Il habite à Lille, mais il travaille à Bruxelles. À Bruxelles. So this guy is like, he lives in this place and he's working in Brussels. Let's start with C. Alors, le matin, il se levait très tôt à 6h. Ensuite, il prend son petit déjeuner. No, okay, so it's C, J, and then G. Alexandre est informaticien. Il habite à Lille, mais il travaille à Bruxelles. Alors, le matin, il se levait très tôt, à 6 heures. Il fait d'abord sa toilette. Il fait d'abord sa toilette. Ensuite, il prend son petit déjeuner. Après, il part à la gare et du lundi et vendredi, il prend le train de 7h18. Il arrive à Bruxelles à 8h30 et commence le travail à 9h moins le quart. Son bureau est à côté de la gare. Okay, that's what happens in the morning. À midi and then at noon, il déjeunait dans un restaurant ou dans un café. Ensuite, and then, il travaille de 10h à 5h30. He works de 2h from 2 to 7 o'clock. À 6h, moins le 4. So I don't understand. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5, 5:30. Then at 6 o'clock, le 4, il prend son train arrive chez lui vers 7h à Corte. 7h30. Demi. Il se repose un peu, lit le journal, regarde à la télé, à téléphone à des amis, et il s'endort vers 11h. All right, so I kind of gave up there eventually, and I just like looked at all the answers from my study buddy. So that's why I just magically all the questions. So there it is again. So we can start with C. You can see here, right? Alexandre est informaticien. Il habite à Lille, mais il travaille à Bruxelles. Bruxelles, J. Alors, le matin, il se lève très tôt à 6 heures. G. Il fait d'abord sa toilette. K. Ensuite, il prend son petit déjeuner. H. Après, il part à la gare et du lundi au vendredi, il prend le train de 7h18. I. Il arrive à Bruxelles à 8h30 et demi et commence à travailler à 9h moins le quart. Son bureau est à côté de la gare. À midi, il déjeune dans un restaurant ou dans un café. Et ensuite, il travaille de 2h à 5h30. Il se repose un peu, lit le journal, regarde la télé et téléphone et des amis. And finally, il s'endort vers 11h. Awesome. What's happening in the second part? Okay, so let's just look at the answers. Okay, we got mercredi, so that's lundi, mardi, mercredi. Wednesday, jeudi, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi, dimanche. So this is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Lise cette page de l'agenda de Yolaine Hamon et répondez aux questions. 阅读约腊牙的日程安排，然后回答问题。When is it that Yolaine goes to the cinema? How is what's the film called? So we're looking for déjeuner avec her. She got rendezvous. She's got a date. She's got going to the gym, dentist. Oui, oui, femme aurait avec Elise et Babette. Réunion avec les directeurs. TJV, la boule. I guess that's the train. Réunion is a meeting with the directors. So she's got a meeting with some directors and then she's taking a train. Rex, oh, Rex, rendezvous, rendezvous, déjeuner. So it has to be this one, right? Yeah. Is she doing her sport? Just she's doing sports on Wednesday? Yes. When is it that she goes to the restaurant? Cette semaine, this week. We got a déjeuner. Where's Petit Perret? Ah, that's the restaurant name. Quand? All right, so probably we could say we need to add the word mercredi. 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 Oh wait, where is it that she a rendezvous meets jeudi après-midi? Okay, where is it that she? I don't know. In this case, a rendezvous. Where is it her meeting? Jeudi après-midi. Après-midi, afternoon, rendezvous au dentiste. Le dentiste. All right, so I don't know if you could say le dentiste with an E. The dentist. Le dentiste, yeah, it's true. It has an E on it. No. Wait. Yeah, le dentiste with an E. Nice to know. When is it that she meets with her professor's daughter? Avec le prof de Magali. The professor of her daughter. Her daughter's professor, le prof de Magali. So her daughter's name is Magali. So she's wrong there. It's going to be mercredi at 18H. Okay, est-ce qu'elle travaille vendredi matin? Does she work Friday morning? Réunion, a meeting with the directors. So I guess yes. Where is it that she goes on the weekend? Qu'elle. So TVG is a train. So I wouldn't say she goes to the train. I would just say that she goes to La Bolle. All right, good. So as for my challenge, I went through everything and did the reading and wow, that's a crazy week. So tomorrow I got 2 French lessons tomorrow and I have a Russian lesson tomorrow. We still have how many more days of this challenge? Today is day 40. We still have 50 more days. Let's hang in there. We just passed the halfway mark of the material, and now we just have to pass the halfway mark of the time, and then it's all downhill from there. Bye-bye.